What's up, everybody? Thank you again for joining me on an ingredient throwdown where we're not going to talk about a lot of ingredients, people. What we are going to do is just throw them down in quick-like fashion, as I say every week, and we're going to have you try and pick up some takeaways that you can put into your total health picture. So you can see big picture and see why these products with these ingredients are not only clean and not only plant-based, but are just crucial for our optimum health. All right, so today we're going to be talking about the Plexus SMART SNACK that is found within the Plexus 3-Day Reset box. This is a pretty hot topic these days. It's newer on the market for Plexus. In fact, it's their newest launch, this 3-Day Reset box, and there is a lot of chatter about this box for good reason. So let's get into what makes this bar so smart and why this bar is still a snack. But of course, we're going to first start with the did you know? So my first did you know that snacks do provide energy midday when you are starting to head to maybe a little crash cycle? And did you also know that snacking in between meals can be beneficial, especially to keep you from overeating when you do get to mealtime? Did you know that prebiotic fibers selectively feed our good gut bacteria, okay, which improves the overall functioning of our microbiome? And did you also know that whey protein isolate is in fact a more purified form of whey protein, and it generally will contain more than 90% protein? And the last did you know that if you combine this whey protein isolate with whey protein concentrate, you are getting the biggest bang for your buck when it comes to the protein content of this snack we're going to talk about? So, what is in this? And I know the obvious answer is protein. So if you haven't caught last week's episode where we go over the collagen soup, it is heavily protein-based for a reason. And in fact, this whey protein isolate is really getting a name for itself when it comes to sports nutrition. So let's throw down a not so obvious ingredient. There is a soluble tapioca fiber in this. And what makes it different, this fiber, is instead of it being rapidly absorbed in our small intestines, it kind of sits there for a little while, making it available for fermentation, bacterial fermentation to be exact, all happening within our colon, and that is our prebiotic fiber. It is feeding our healthy microbiome. Shocker, I know. Plexus put something gut related in here. It is not a shocker at all. They are the original gut health company for a very good reason. Another fiber in this Smart Snack bar, oats. And next, let's touch on the whey crisps. Okay, so it's a combination of this whey protein isolate that we talked about, plus the whey protein concentrate, and they have made it into a form that gives us a crispy texture. So when you eat this bar, you're actually being able to chew food, which is not so common when you're fasting. Everything else in here is liquid. This gives us that sensation of chewing something. It also contains matcha powder. Now, matcha powder is taken from green tea, and it has high antioxidant properties. Again, that is a smart thing to have in a snack. So let's do a little flash from the past with a fun fact. This matcha is traditionally sourced from green tea leaves that are grown in the shade prior to harvest. And this turns these leaves a darker shade of green, giving them almost zero caffeine content. If anything, it is negligible. Some other throw-in things in this snack bar would be coconut flour, cocoa butter, and whole milk proteins. Now let's talk about what's not in this bar. There are no artificial sweeteners. It is sweetened with allulose. Allulose has special properties because it gives you the mouthfeel of sugar and the sugar type equivalency. There's also no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, and no preservatives. It is non-GMO and it is gluten-free because of that coconut flour. However, because of the coconut flour, we've got a nut source of some respect. So if you have nut allergies, that may be an issue. Okay, now let's get into more big picture and talk about the benefits and our health picture from this smart snack. Number one, it focuses on fiber, which curbs our hunger in between meals, especially during this 3-day reset. Secondly, protein focused. It prioritizes protein. We are getting 7 grams of additional protein in this snack, which is going to curb our hunger until we get to the next meal. Third thing, gut health. That prebiotic fiber, brilliant. And the fourth thing, it is still going to give us nutritional value, but with smaller calorie content. It's 100 calories in this bar, and that is sufficient to get us through that hunger. All right, now let's get into some precautions. There really aren't any. We're talking about a smart snack here, but the pregnancy and breastfeeding thing, you should not be on a reset in the first place. You need those calories to feed both you and baby. And as always, it is formulated for adults 18 years of age or older. All right, you guys, I hope this gave you a little more insight into the brilliance of this 3-day reset box, why it tastes great, why it fills you up, why you come out of that fast in a good place because you have been fueled with protein and fueled with fiber, all on this decreased calorie load, setting you up for success coming out of that reset. And again, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm gonna list my link in the description box to my website. Get on there, nose around, ask some questions. Curiosity will get you on that Plexus train. And also any additional videos that I've done with content related to this smart snack or the reset box, I will also list in that description box if you wanted to learn more about what's in this. So thanks again for joining me on another ingredient throwdown, and cheers to your health and happiness.